Welcome to the new segment of the grade 7th. We are discussing civics 5th chapter, Women Change the World. In our previous classes, we have discussed about very important subtopics of this chapter. Some women are read themselves, they are taken a help from their family members to read and write. Learning how it will be changes a life of a person, and schooling and education today, the how in a last 10 years back how it was, and at present how the boys and girls they are taking education. Along with that, um, the different society groups, that is SC and ST and Adivasis, they how they are taking education at present, and some places they are still behind to give education for to the girl child. That is also we are learnt. And today's subtopic is women's movement. So women's movement. So what is mean by the women's movement? The women they are fight to take her rights of equality in a family, and the woman and girl child now they are having a right to study and go for to the school, and that is also legally, that is legally reformed the after the independent. And violence and health, their life situation in a society as well as in a family, it is improved a lot when we see our surroundings. These changes are not implemented or not developed automatically. For that, to take a right to study, to lead a life individually, the women they are struggled a lot. So the women individually and cultivately they have to struggle to bring out these changes. So that struggle is known as women's movement. Individually or in a group, the making the organizations for to the different parts of a country, and they are the participating in that movement to get their rights. The diversity and that passion, uh, the diversity and the passion, it is affected the very fastly in our society, and those movement they are the having making awareness to fight to discrimination and to take a justice for their life. For to this struggle or to stop that discrimination, they are made different aspects. That is the first one, campaigning, raising awareness, protesting, and showing solidarity. So these campaigns, raising awareness, the protesting, So these are the important part of a women's movement. So campaigning, first one is campaigning. Campaigns to fight discrimination and violence against women, an important part of a women's movement. So what these campaigns? They usually we will see the in front of the government offices and the in um, corporation. Some people they will sit in a tent to doing a satyagrahas. Yes. So these campaigns the they are the lead a new laws when they are the past. The in first one we can take example here. A law was passed in 2006 to give women who face physically and mentally violence within their homes, also called domestic violence, some legal protection. So in some families, they will give a harassment for to the woman. That is physical violence, domestic violence in houses. Sometimes we can see in our surrounding, in a society, in a family, clashes in between husband and wife, in between the mother-in-law, sister-in-laws, or in a families, the domestic violence it will be happens. And similarly, is the Supreme Court formulate the guidelines. They are the given guidelines in 1997 to protect women against sexual harassment in a place where they are the working, a working place or the within institutional where they are the working. These are the two example. Another example we can take here as per your test book. In the 1980s, the women's groups across the country they are the spoken about a dowry system. Here the dowry deaths we can see in some parts of a country. The young brides being the murdered in in-laws or husbands because of these taking a dowry. So for to stop this, some women they are the started speaking out about the dowry system. The cases they needed the justice from courts, and for that these women they are the came on the street approached the courts to get a justice from these deaths of dowry. So we can see these some cases it published in the newspapers and they will show in a TV channels, and they are the made a dowry law by a judiciary, and they are the given the punishable if they are the harassed, if they are the forced to bring a dowry, it is a punishment that law has passed. So this is a campaign the making a movement to stop discrimination in between a men and women, to stop harassment, to stop uh, domestic violence. So these campaigns are the helpful. So for reference you can refer 7th grade NCERT textbook. Thank you.